But you're identifying yourself as a police officer, so you have to give me your collar number.
DH468.
Thank
Please
you.
stay away from my vehicle, thank you.
Well, welcome to a new video. We're in Chichester today. Go and have a look. It's quite a big station compared to normal. Just want to say welcome and thank you to all the subscribers. At the time of filming, I think we're on about 950. So, very close to that 1,000 mark. Another one that doesn't appear to be. Oh, closed. Of course, it's Sunday, so.
Alright guys, welcome back. Today's audit kicks off in Chester, and straight away, the vibe feels different. The auditor starts calmly, walking around what appears to be a police station, openly filming the exterior and checking the surroundings like any member of the public would. No drama, no shouting, just observation. He even takes a moment to thank his growing audience, mentioning he's close to hitting that 1,000 subscriber milestone, which sets a relaxed tone before anything serious begins. But that peace doesn't last long. As he follows what looks like a normal public path, a staff member approaches and questions his presence, explaining the area is private property. The auditor responds respectfully, saying no boundaries were marked and no trespass was intentional. The first radio call is made, and that's when the real attention begins.
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad.
Just having a look around.
Do you work here?
No?
It's private property then, I'm afraid.
Oh, it's got public access though.
It's at the front.
Well, there's a
Where the
public
station office is.
footpath coming through here.
So
Oh, well, I followed a pavement and came through
Alright.
here.
I'm assuring you it isn't, though, sir.
Oh, okay, well, I've not crossed any boundaries, so that's why I'm through here. Not intentionally crossing private property,
That's fine.
it's just having a look around.
That's fine.
Built-in gym.
Indeed.
Go back round the front then.
All right,
Alright,
sir.
thank you. He was alright. Probably can't hear on the video, but he is radioing now to say that I'm here. Uh-oh. Shame I can't read.
You alright?
Fine, thank you.
What are you up to?
What are you up to?
Well, I was standing out the window filming the cars. Just looks a bit
Is that okay?
suspicious. I mean,
Does
yeah,
it? How does it look suspicious?
Because you walk around the police station filming things.
Okay,
You alright?
I'm perfectly fine.
Need any help?
No, if I'd needed help, I'd have called.
Okay. Is there a purpose for you filming?
Doesn't matter if there's a purpose.
Walk around the car park and such. It's private property, isn't it?
It's got public access.
I mean, for us to park it in
No, I've not crossed any boundaries, so it's public access. Unfortunately.
Sorry, what is it you're doing? Okay.
I've not told anybody what I'm doing.
Okay. So you're walking into our boundary. You know, it's police land, it's private land. Public access is to the front reception. Yeah. Okay, just because someone hasn't got a fence or a sign saying you can't enter, you know, it's obvious that it's private.
And is that a
You're on
crime?
the compound, it's not a public footpath.
Is that a criminal offence?
And it's not a criminal offence.
No, it's a civil matter.
Passing civil, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, with how things are on the board at the moment, okay, some
How things what are,
station,
sorry?
Obviously, we have to be on edge
because of
Because of the terror threat.
how many terrorist attacks have been against
That
police?
doesn't matter, that's irrelevant.
I'll tell you,
okay?
0.
That doesn't matter.
There's been 0 threats to a police station. Ever.
Oh, sorry, you didn't listen.
It does matter because you're trying to use terrorism.
Now things start heating up. A second officer arrives, and the tone changes fast. What began as a simple question about access turns into suspicion about intent. Why is he filming? Why is he near a police station? Suddenly, the word terrorism gets thrown into the conversation, and that's where the tension spikes. The officer hints towards Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, suggesting the auditor could be searched if necessary. But the auditor pushes back hard, calmly pointing out that reasonable suspicion is required, not just someone holding a camera. He challenges the logic directly, asking how filming a public-facing building automatically creates suspicion. His argument is sharp. If security can be compromised just by standing outside with a phone, then maybe the security problem is bigger than the cameraman. That line hits hard, and the officers know it.
And then you're going to end up going down the route of Section 43, which we're not going down, trust me. If you even know what that is. Do you?
No, I don't know what this 43 is, mate.
Ah,
It's a
good.
terrorism act because it's not really my jurisdiction.
It is the Terrorism Act, yeah.
There you go.
It's what corrupt police officers use to try and search people out of spite. But you have to have reasonable grounds to suspect
No
someone's
one's
a terrorist.
searching you, we're just asking you what you're doing.
I know.
It's,
I'm just wondering why you're bothering me.
Because you're wandering around a police station when you have no means of reason
I'm not
to
wandering
leave.
around a police station, I'm wandering around the outside. It's not a restricted area. If security can be breached by me filming the outside of the police station, you really need to up your security.
we need to what?
You need to up your security. If you think that a security risk can be filmed from outside, that's a problem, isn't it?
Okay.
Because although I'm not a terrorist, if I was, I could access whatever I want.
Did you?
What,
Well,
if you're
we spotted you out the window.
well, if you're saying that me filming anything out here is a security risk, don't put it out here.
If you were a security risk, we stopped that happening because we've seen you out the window on our property and we've.
Well, you haven't
engaged.
stopped it because I'm still here filming, and I'm going to continue to do it.
Yeah, but you're not security risk, so we've engaged with you.
So
to
what
see
are
if
you
you're not
filming for? Are
security
you filming just because you want to film, or are you
Yeah.
filming for a YouTube channel? Or?
Because I can and I want to.
Okay. Anything in particular, or have you just come here to film the police station? I mean, obviously, it's not ordinary behaviour to come and start filming around a police station.
This is where the confrontation becomes a battle of principles. The officers continue pressing, insisting that filming the exterior creates a security concern. But the auditor flips the entire argument on its head. He explains that if something visible from a public road is considered sensitive, then hiding it behind silence isn't security. It's weakness. Security through secrecy rarely works, and public buildings can't expect invisibility. The officers begin running out of clear legal ground, so they switch tactics and start focusing on identity. The auditor asks if he's being detained. Answer, no. Then he requests their caller numbers for accountability. Fair request. They are public servants after all. Some comply immediately, while others hesitate. The exchange remains tense but controlled, and every second makes one thing clearer. This isn't about crime anymore. It's about control.
It's not ordinary behaviour to harass a member of the public.
It's what, sorry?
It's not ordinary behaviour to harass a member of the public.
It's highly harassment.
Am I
I'm just
detained?
in the boundaries of the police station, which is why we're talking to you.
Are you detaining me?
Sorry?
Are you detaining me?
No.
And can you identify yourselves for the camera, please?
You know what?
Identify yourselves.
I mean, my shoulder number's on my.
I can't
my
see it
collar.
from
Can you
here.
Identify yourself.
I
You're on
can't.
land.
I can't see it from here. Can you say it out loud, please?
See it there, 35731.
And you?
38484.
Good.
So we've already done more than you've done to help the situation.
Yeah, but you're a public servant and you have to identify yourselves. I'm a member of the public. I don't have to identify myself. Do you see that?
Right.
Oh,
many
sorry, you're going to have to sort of step out of the
Uh,
way. You're getting a little bit too close.
Well, you could walk around me, couldn't you? What's your identity?
Sorry?
What's your identity? Are you a police
So I
officer?
don't know what you're doing here.
Are you a police officer?
I'm a police officer. I'm PC Karen Hannah.
What's your number?
I'm just asking you to step out of the way because of COVID. You shouldn't be standing in the middle
Yeah, but
of
you've
the...
spoken to me, so can I have your badge
I don't know
number,
who you
please?
are.
Yeah, but as a police officer, you have to give me your
I
number.
think these officers are dealing with you at the moment.
And I want to know what your number is.
Could you just kindly move out the way?
No. But you're identifying yourself as a police officer, so you have to give me your collar number.
DH468.
Thank
Please
you.
stay away from my vehicle, thank you.
Tyrant. She's got an attitude problem.
So sorry, can you please?
Of course.
Sorry, I wouldn't want to away.
No, you wouldn't.
Sorry,
I'm in between two cars. Unless you're going to crash into the cars, I'm not an issue.
I want to go away from the vehicle.
No, I don't want to. You're welcome. Have a good day. God, she's ballsing this up. She's ballsing this one up. What's this, a 12-point turn?
Is that really necessary for yourself? I mean, it's quite a small gap, isn't it? She's
Not
totally
really, I could have done that in one go.
I'm very proud of you if you can.
Thank you.
Fine, but as long as you're here, we're going to stay with you. I'm not
Okay.
harassing you anyway, it's obviously because you're on our land.
Have you not got some work to do?
I have, quite right, yeah, but
Go and do
someone's
it.
filming us on the police
Go and
station.
do it then. Yeah, but I'm only filming you because you're here.
No,
If you weren't
we're around
here-
the police station, so,
Yeah, but he's just said he can't do his work because I'm filming him. So go and do your work.
okay. Well,
There's
I'm
no
not-
reason for you to be here, is there? Oh, here we go.
All right, guys. Now comes the awkward power play section. A female officer arrives, and suddenly things get physically uncomfortable around a parked vehicle. She tells the auditor to move, blocks space unnecessarily, and what follows looks like a completely over-the-top 12-point car maneuver just to leave a parking spot. The auditor calls it exactly what viewers are thinking: performative. It feels less like necessity and more like an attempt to assert authority. Meanwhile, officers admit they'll stay with him for as long as he remains on what they consider police property. His response is simple but brutal. Go and do your work then. And honestly, that lands. Following one call man with a camera while claiming operational priorities raises serious questions. Then finally, real uniformed officers arrive and the atmosphere changes instantly. Less ego, more professionalism. That difference becomes impossible to ignore.
Some real police.
Right, so I've called these guys. You are filming at the police station. You've already frustrated one colleague by purely getting in her way and then questioning
Well,
her.
she was spiteful to me, wasn't she?
No,
She
she's
walked-
reminding you of COVID
You can watch the footage
restrictions.
back and see she's not
But,
spiteful, can't you?
however, she walked...
Just,
Right.
just filming.
Yeah, I've
Right.
already kicked him out from behind there.
Well, you didn't kick me out.
Exactly. And there is a sign there that says, no, police only. Round by the other side of the car park, but we saw you moving.
No, I've not passed any signs that said don't pass. I wouldn't have done that.
So have you literally just come here to talk to us and just
I've
film
not come
us?
here to talk to you,
No, but to
I
just
came here
film
to
us.
film the
Obviously,
police
we're going to
station.
can't speak to you, aren't we, if you're at the police station?
but I've told you what I'm doing, so you can
haven't
go
told me
now.
what you're doing.
I'm filming the police station.
Okay, for what? Is it
Because
for
I
our
want
channel?
to. It might be.
Do you do this with all police stations, or is it just
Not all of
Jive
them.
specifically?
That would take a long time.
Well, yeah, very true. But is it just Chive Police Station, or what is it? Is it just the fascination with the buildings? It's not a building.
I'm not answering your questions.
Okay, it's fine by me. Just want to know what you're up to.
You're
You're
dismissed.
hanging around all our officers' cars, appears to be filming. Is it
I'm
a
only
bit
standing
dodgy,
here
isn't it?
because this is where the police lady told me to stand because she was moving her car.
Ah,
I was standing there. You know, on the zebra crossing.
so-
And she walked up to me. She could have walked around, but she walked right up to me
yeah.
and went, "You're going to have to move."
That's because you're in that stairwell there. You weren't giving her sufficient
There was room to
distance.
get past.
Okay, but not on the guidance. That's all she was saying. She was just being polite. A polite message.
That was not polite.
No, you weren't polite
I think
to her.
I'm very polite.
Okay, you just
I
walked her
told
driving
her-
a second ago.
Question why, see what's going on, more than anything. That is our job, that's what people pay taxes for, is to ask questions to make sure crimes are being committed.
Am I committing a crime?
No.
Am
No,
I being?
wouldn't know.
am
unless
I
we
being
spoke to
detained?
you. No. So if you'd like to leave, that's totally
No.
up to you.
Can you identify yourself, please?
Me, PC Dodd, warrant number Echo Alpha 625.
And can you identify yourself, please?
PC made the record 409.
40.
This is the turning point. PC Dot arrives and immediately handles things better. Measured tone, clear communication, proper identification, no unnecessary aggression. That alone changes everything. He asks questions without accusation, and the auditor responds in kind. That's how de-escalation is supposed to work. Still, the terrorism argument gets dragged out again by others, and again, the auditor dismantles it. He points out that using terrorism as a blanket excuse without real grounds damages trust more than it protects security. Another officer even brings up recording guidelines, oddly questioning the person openly filming while police body cams are also running. The contradiction is obvious. Then the standoff enters that strange silent phase. Officers watching, auditor filming, nobody really moving forward. One officer even suggests he should volunteer instead of filming. The auditor's reply is cold and confident. Viewers already know exactly who is wasting time here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're recording, aren't you?
Yep. Are you aware of the guidelines that you have to inform a member of the public that you're recording?
Well, you should inform me you're recording.
Because I don't have any guidelines to follow.
Alright. So, fine. Oh dear. Oh,
I mean, like I said, we can't. You are still roughing your work. We can't leave you here because I don't know where you're going to wander off next. You're running around the car park already.
Running?
Sorry?
Running?
Wandering around the car park.
Oh,
already.
wandering.
At the
Wandering.
moment you're stood by our colleagues' cars.
Oh.
And I have reminded you of the terror threat currently, which is why we're on a ledge a little
here we
bit
go.
to be more responsible.
And I've already told you about the terrorism.
You know everything, do you?
I do know about terrorism, yeah. Police stations have never been a threat.
Doesn't mean they can't ever be.
Yeah. It's something we have to do anyway, but not really too much we can do.
No, there isn't.
It's just like a stand-up. I'm not prepared to one time.
Okay, no. So as long as it go around the back, we've got no issue.
No, that's
Okay, well, you're dismissed then.
Okay.
oh dear. Alright, well, I'll leave you to it if you
Thank
enjoy
you.
yourself.
Thank you. Gonna do some work? You gonna do some work?
No, I'd like to show whoever you're showing the video to point it out. I'd like them to know that you're wasting our time by filming that.
But I'm not doing anything. Trust me, the people who are watching this will know that I'm not doing anything. It is entertaining. I've gained about 1,000 subscribers in the last 24 hours.
Ah.
Bye bye. Got a few more of these coming up over the next couple of weeks. I don't know what we're waiting for. This is where your tax money's going.
Yes, you are wasting the taxpayers' money.
Well,
I want to congratulate you for that. We could all be out patrolling right now, but still got to stand here and make sure you don't go behind the station. No one else has done it. No one else is doing it, just you.
okay.
So,
Good.
if you're worried about us helping the community, you could always spend your time doing it. You go out now and help your community. You could volunteer with us. Rather than just
Okay.
give it to us.
What do you want me to do?
Sorry?
What do you want me to do?
You do whatever you want to do. Help your community.
If
We're not doing it at the moment.
you said I can volunteer with you, what can I do?
You can do be a special constable, assist police. You could for a few of the homeless charities around Chichester?
How do you know I do?
I'm just saying, right now you're just standing here wasting our time.
I'm not wasting your
Spend
time.
that better, really. Rather than.
I've not come here to film you, I've come here to film the police station.
Good. Or I think you've
So-
captured this part now.
Yeah. If you want to see yourselves later, just
No, I've got family to go see when I finish. Thank you.
see how
TV
stupid you
programmes
look.
to watch. Yeah.
You can just YouTube this police station and you'll find it.
I won't be doing that.
Then you can see some of your colleagues from Fareham. As a member of the public, can I ask you for help?
Pardon?
As a member of the public, can I ask you for some help?
Yes.
Can you get me some water, please?
Some water.
Yeah, I'm very dehydrated.
Okay. I don't know if you have any cups, to be honest with you.
Oh,
So I don't have a spare water bottle either.
Oh.
Don't have any cups inside. Any?
I'm not sure I trust it actually. Anyway,
No. Fair enough. It's like Tesco Express just around the corner.
I don't have any
You need
money.
some water? Pardon?
Don't have any money.
Sorry.
I
Can't
know.
help you out then, unfortunately.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
All
Oh,
right.
well.
You have a good
Thanks
day.
for trying.
No, that's all right. I bet you got that, didn't you? Let me drink my phone.
Oh, I don't know if I got it actually. I hope so. Alright then, I think we're done here. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. Next week, I think we're doing a prison and Hampshire headquarters, which should be interesting.
And then, surprisingly, the ending becomes the strongest part of the whole audit. The auditor asks for something simple. As a member of the public, could he get some water? No argument, no shouting, just a basic human request. It gets handled politely, and suddenly the entire encounter resets. That quiet moment says more than the earlier confrontation ever could. 3 major lessons come out of this one. First, staying calm under pressure wins more battles than shouting ever will. Second, officers need clear legal grounds, not vague suspicion, to justify escalating public interactions. And third, professionalism matters. The difference between aggressive confrontation and respectful engagement was obvious the moment proper officers stepped in. So what do you think, guys? Was this genuine security concern, or just another overreaction to a camera? Drop it in the comments because this one definitely deserves debate.